Hey, what's up everybody? It's Dan here with Total Shape, and if you're thinking of trying out Gold Standard's whey protein product, definitely watch my review from beginning to end because I've been using it for a couple of months. I'll share what I think of it, my experience, and so on. And if you end up deciding you want to try it out for yourself, I'm actually including a link in the video description below that if you click the link, it'll basically bring you to the product page with a coupon already activated. And you know, when it comes to whey protein, it's not just something you buy one of, right? You buy multiple, and so it can rack up a pretty decent bill. So it'll definitely save you some money. So that link down there is yours for the using if you so choose. Now, one of the first things I'll say about Gold Standard is they're a great company. They make really good products. They have a very good reputation in the fitness and health supplement industry. And the first evidence of that, of it being a high quality protein powder that I'll point out to you, is the gram per serving, right? Versus the actual protein you're getting in each serving. So I'll just break this down for you. A lot of really scammy and low-level cheap supplement companies, what they'll do is they'll make a product like this, let's say protein powder, and they'll say one scoop is 30 grams, right? Or 40 grams, let's say. So 40 grams of just like all together, what the actual scoop weighs. But out of that 40 grams, you're getting maybe 20 grams of protein. So it begs the question, what the heck is the other, the rest of the grams? So what a lot of these companies do is they use fillers like baking soda, obviously usually things that are harmless, hopefully, to basically like create a product that's, this big so they can sell for, this much, but you're actually getting this much product or this much value from it, I should say. So I'm gonna read this actually right off the label here. The serving size is 30.4 grams. It's kind of interesting that they put the point there. Usually companies don't do that. But the serving size is 30.4 grams. Check this out. The protein you get out of that 30 grams is 24 grams of protein, and each serving includes about 5 grams of BCAAs. And you're getting 5 grams of a mixture of BCAAs and potassium, and then there's like a little bit of filler after that. So you're basically getting, like the entire 30.4 grams is basically packed with actual value in the way of protein, BCAAs, and potassium. What I've noticed too, so right away you have a high grade product and they prove it right there with the grams versus protein ratio. And the other thing too is I love when I see a whey protein powder, any protein powder really, but especially a whey protein powder that has a good amount of potassium. Because I can tell you in the 2 months that I've used this bad boy, my recovery time has been incredible. It helps a lot to have a protein powder that has BCAAs because that helps with recovery, that has potassium because that helps with recovery. And instead of shoving avocado and bananas into your diet to get that potassium needs, it's all taken care of right here, which I think goes into the value. And also, not everyone can handle whey protein, but if you can, whey protein's phenomenal because the bioavailability of whey protein versus other kinds of protein, it's inarguably the best. Some people, they like to say, plant-based protein is the same. I know there's a lot of, argument out there. I'm not gonna get too polarizing in this video, but I truly say that all the science points to whey protein. As long as your body can take it, if your digestive, constitution's okay with it, whey protein is the way to go. And also, another really good thing that I enjoyed about using Gold Standard over the last 2 months was that the calorie, carb, and the sugar in this product is extremely low. So it's only 120 calories per serving, okay? So it's definitely not this is definitely not a bulking protein powder to have for sure. It's more maintenance. I wouldn't even say it's cutting, but I would say maintenance / cutting because this is still 120 calories per serving, and there are other protein powders that even have less. And it's only like 3 grams of carbs and a little bit of sugar. So it's really, really good for cutting, and you're still getting still tastes great, right? And you're still getting your protein needs. So over the last 2 months using this bad boy, I've seen great results. Listen, anything that's gonna be consistently easy to implement into your life is gonna be, you're gonna be more likely to stick with it, right? Because this tastes so darn good. Like getting my shake in every day was not something I had to push myself to do. Again, because it's whey, I would say if you're gonna have 2 servings of this, break it up in the day and night or day and afternoon. That's just my personal opinion or my preference. Either way, you can make this dessert, you can make this breakfast, and it's absolutely delicious, which means you'll stick to it. You'll actually take your protein shake every day to meet your protein needs, a gram of protein per gram of body weight, right? Which not all of us usually hit because it's hard to suck down all those calories and a protein shake. But when the protein shake tastes great, it's easier to do. That's my spiel on that. So overall, I don't really have anything negative to say about Gold Standard's protein. Again, the double rich chocolate is the flavor that I chose. I've tasted other ones. I think this one's the best. It's all up to preference though. And again, I guess the only negative, if you want to call it that, would be the price. It's not that cheap. But again, that link down below will save you some money if you want to use it. Just click the link. It'll bring you right to the product page where you can make the purchase, and the coupon, like I told you before, will already be activated. That's all I have for you in this video. If you have any other questions, pop them in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next review.